right, greetings everyone. Thanks for stopping by again. What I wanted to do in this pretty short song tutorial was go over Down Under by Colin Hay, written by Men at Work and then written by Colin Hay basically. So you're very familiar with the song from the 80s. This version of it is what Colin Hay did when he reworked it for his solo career. 4 chords, at least that's how I play it within the band Failure to Launch. That's how we do it. Pretty straightforward. C, A minor, G, and an F. So it's the key of C. So if you could play those 4 chords, you should be in pretty good shape. Let's take a closer look at it. All right, so get a closer look at this. Again, 4 chords. A minor, C, G, and an F. And I play the F kind of funky because I'm kind of cheating a little bit. I'm not playing a full bar chord, but I'm not playing like this triad either. So I'm kind of doing a little something in between. And just because of the way the chords flow, I'll get into it a little bit closer, as we move on here, but that's kind of the F I'm playing. So to begin the song, for the intro and the verse, it's the same thing. It starts on an A minor, and I tend to just take my index finger on and back off, so it's a hammer, a pull and a hammer on that first fret on the B string. So that C right there, I kind of take it off and on. So just like that. And then as soon as I do that, I'm going to a G. So all together so far. And I just kind of let that ring a little bit, okay? So it's... Then I go back to that same A minor. But instead of going back to the G, I'm going to that F real quick, then the G. So I'm throwing an F in the middle of that. So all together now it's... And that is it for the intro and the verse. It's the same thing. So again, A minor, G, A minor, F, G. All right, so there you go. You just learned the intro and the verse to Down Under for this particular arrangement. The main difference now is going into the chorus. And we're going to, instead of starting on the A minor like we did for the verse and the intro, and even for the outro, basically, we're going to start on the C. Okay? So we're going to go... All right, so a little bit different, but some of it is actually still the same, at least the kind of the strumming pattern and the rhythm. So we're going to the C. G. So you're going to start off with those 2 chords. And then you're going back to that A minor. And I'm throwing in the F. Back to the G. So again, all together. I'm sorry, we're going to the C. We're doing the chorus. So I mentioned earlier, I kind of play that F a little funky. I'm not really playing a full bar, because for me to go from the, I guess for the chorus, it's a... For some reason, for me, going to that full bar F just doesn't work as far as being able to get to the positions properly and quick enough. So I just kind of, what I'm doing is, if you take the bar shape, basically, I'm leaving those fingers there. All I'm doing is I'm just going to take my index finger, my pointer, and it's going to go to that C note right there, as far as the B string first fret. That's basically the F I'm playing, and even my thumb kind of wraps around, so sometimes it'll catch the F up there. So it's almost a complete F. It just... that E, I either leave open or I mute it, but I'm really not hitting that one. So again, the chorus is C, G, A minor, F, G, And again, it goes back just to that A minor pattern, basically. So again, one more time we'll go through it, but you could always, rewind. That's the great thing about video. You can kind of go wherever you want on this. So the intro and the verse is going to be... And then the chorus... And that's really it. Like I said, four chords. It's great for just an acoustic guitar, just kind of jamming. Solo, duo, whatever it might be. I think it's a lot of fun to play. It just kind of gives a completely different take on the 80s hit that you really are probably accustomed to. Maybe it has a bit of a darker sound to it. Just more of an acoustic tune, basically. So hopefully this was helpful. Keep checking back. I'll have more lessons, more tutorials. More lots. Lots more things coming down the road here. So definitely subscribe, hit the bell, comments below, any requests, let me know. And, I will do my best to get to you what everyone wants to hear and see, okay? So thanks very much. We'll see you soon. Hey everyone, good to see you. Thanks for checking the channel out. Again, really do appreciate it. If you haven't done so, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know the deal. Can't believe I haven't done this one already because I've played it live quite a few times, both full band and acoustic, most recently probably on the acoustic guitar, I think. But another great one from the 80s, Stop the World and Melt With You by Modern English. You wouldn't think of it as maybe being an acoustic type of tune, but it really lends itself well to the acoustic guitar. I break it down for you in terms of the chord structure, some of the fills, guitar fills, that sort of thing. So I think this really is a good song if you're looking to play something on the acoustic guitar. You can certainly do it with just guitar and vocals. I think it'll go over very well. So why don't we just get right into this one? All right, so this is actually a really fun one. In terms of if you're into the 80s music, you know this song. There's a lot going on. I shouldn't say a lot going on, but you've definitely got the keyboards going on like a lot of these other 80s tunes do. Stripping it down, I'm going to walk you through the chorus. I'm going to walk you through the guitar fill. Right? And then there's a solo, and there's some other things going on here. Very simple, though. So as far as the intro to the song, it kicks in on the C, but with the G in the bass note. If you can't do that note or that chord, I think a C will suffice. But very similar to like Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. That first chord that comes in is that C. So that G note makes all the difference in the world. But if you don't know what that looks like right there, I'm just taking the C, right? I'm moving this finger up, and then my pinky replaces where the ring finger was. So I'm playing all 6 strings. And then the chord, the chord strumming is basically... Next chord is all I'm doing is I'm keeping everything where it is. I shouldn't say that, but I'm moving everything down. 1 string, right? It's basically an F, right? But the same thinking, I move that up there to the bass, and I've got that on there now, right? So. And then. I tend to get that E note, or that open E, for that F chord as well. All right? So those 2 chords are majority of the song. So you're going to be playing that in the chorus. Right? So that's what you're doing on there. So, but while that's going on, there is a lead guitar part going on. So we're keeping everything on the 2nd and 3rd fret, number 1, okay? We're using the D, the A, and the E strings. That's it. So D string, 4th fret. A string, 5th fret. E string, 5th fret. let's try that again because I know that was wrong. You got the D string on the third, D on the second, A on the third, E on the third. That's what I meant to say. 1, 2, 3. Back down to the A. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Back to the D string. No. You got to put it all together because if you're playing just single notes, it doesn't sound right. So it's that's it right there. Okay. So it's really 6 notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, all on the second and third fret between the D and the low E string. Okay. And then that pattern is going to change a little bit. Second time around, all we're doing is everything is going to be on that third fret. So it is only on the D and the A string, third fret. Can't get much simpler than that. Starting on the D string third. So it's 3. All right. So again, third fret, third string. Third fret. Oh, Jesus. Third fret D string. Third fret A string. So all together. Again. And that's pretty much the lead right there, okay? All right. So that's going to continue. I think it's chorus, intro, verse, chorus, you know, until you get to the, that I guess it's a bridge. All that is E minor, G, A minor. All right, again, E minor, G, A minor. Now while that's going on, 1 string, 3 notes. All right, 12, 11, 9. All on the G string. So as this is playing, and this happens twice, but the first time around, and there's different versions to the song, by the way. Some are longer, some are shorter. This is just how I've played it. So you might have some discrepancies there in terms of how many times this is played. Sometimes it goes around twice, sometimes once, but that's the bones of it right there. The future's open wide, and it goes into the solo. So it's all kind of revolving around this F chord, you know, the D-shaped F. You know your cage system, this is the F, right? So really what I'm doing here is it just, all I do is I bar everything from the G string, or I should say the D string, down to the B string. So barring on the 5th right here, I go D string, 4th string, 2nd string, 3rd string. Again, I go to that D string, but now I'm gonna I'm playing this almost like a suspended, well, actually like a true F right there. I go back to that D string, but I'm going to the 5th, or excuse me, the 6th fret of the B. So it's D string, B string, B string, G string. So all together. right? So that again, and then there's the breakdown. Goes back to this again, and then the future's open wide, and then all you hear is a mm-hmm. So if you want to just play along to that, you're going back to the same notes we played in the intro. But you're gonna start on the G. All on the 2nd and 3rd fret. And again, just playing it differently. So it's gonna be so G, D string, right there. All right, and that's kind of the song right there in a nutshell. Very simple when you break it down to the acoustic guitar. Right, those are 2 major chords. Right, main riff. Kind of walk you through this little kind of guitar riff here. Right, the breakdown. Right, and you got that. The solo, very simple. And for giggles, sometimes don't ask me why I would do this. I actually change out one of the notes at the very end. I go up there for whatever reason. Playing live, I sometimes go up there just to give it a little character, but you don't have to if you don't want to. But there you go. Stop the World, I'm out with you. Hopefully that helps you out there. Enjoy. Everyone, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm Richie. This is 6 String Fun. I'm going to go over, I think, a pretty simple tune today from the band Jane's Addiction. Full disclosure, was never a huge fan, but certainly there was a couple tunes that I liked. One was Caught Stealing, and this was the other one, Jane Says. So we'll get right into this. Again, if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe. You know the deal. Just help me out there. Would appreciate it. But for this one, it's 2 chords, and if you can play a G chord and an A chord, there's your song right there. It's just a matter of getting the strumming pattern down. So really, just kind of quickly going over it because it is a quick tutorial, at least it should be. It's G, and then the A. And then it's just a strumming pattern, just kind of listening to the tune for the strumming pattern. But throw the chords in there. And that's kind of the whole tune. The whole thing just repeats over and over. Obviously, you can make it your own if you want to throw some licks in there. Go for it. But that's really it. Kind of a real quick lesson today. Jane Says by Jane's Addiction. Any questions, let me know in the comments below. 2-chord song. If you know any of the 2-chord songs, let me know. I got a few others I'll be doing. But I figured let's kind of keep it easy with this one. And you're all set. See you in the next one.